Hi friends, welcome back to Science. Today is our second day learning about forces and engineering. Our checklist for today: review the objectives, watch the lesson video, complete the assignment, and click Mark as done on Google Classroom. Here are our objectives. I can identify an invention, and I can explain why inventions are important. Today you are going to need a piece of paper and something to draw with. If you remember yesterday, we talked about Mimi and Lulu, and they had somebody who was wreaking havoc or causing problems in their bedroom at night. And they think that it is a monster. And they are going to start building a monster trap. And you created your own monster trap yesterday. Now we are going to keep listening to the story and figure out what happens next. Are you ready?
We looked all over the house to find stuff to build a monster trap. Here are some things we decided to use. The laundry basket is big enough to catch the monster, I said. The ruler can hold the basket up, Lulu added. The monster likes marbles, I said. Yes, said Lulu. If we put marbles under the basket, the monster will go there to get them. But what will make the basket fall? Lulu asked. We will, I told her. I tied the string to the ruler. We'll stay awake, I said. When we see the monster, we'll pull the string. The basket will fall, and we'll catch that mess maker. When we were done, here's what our monster trap looked like. That night, we got into bed and held on to the string. We waited for the monster to sneak in. But then we fell asleep. Let's get up and move. Get up and tiptoe around the room. Pretend you don't want to wake Mimi and Lulu. How quiet can you be? Don't let anyone hear you. Click the arrow on the right to continue. When we woke up, the laundry basket had fallen down. It was empty. Oh no, Lulu said. That sneaky monster got past us. It was a good plan, I said. If only we could stay awake. I have an idea, said Lulu. We'll get the monster to wake us up. Lulu ran out, then came back with a handful of round, jingly Christmas bells. She mixed them in with the marbles. Let's stop and talk. Why do you think Lulu put bells in with the marbles? How will that make the trap work better?
What do you think?
Click the arrow on the right to continue.
Why do you think Lulu put bells in with the marbles? Think about, what do bells do? They make noise. So how will that make the trap work better? Let's keep reading.
That night, we set up our trap again. We got into bed, holding on to the string. We fell asleep. Suddenly, in the dark of night, ding, 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 the bells were ringing. Someone was in our room. I snapped on the light. There was George, holding a handful of marbles and bells. It wasn't a monster, Lulu cried. It was you! George hung his head. There's no monster in the closet, he said. You said our toys were for babies, I said. I guess I was wrong, George replied. I still like to play with them sometimes. Now, George and Lulu and I all play together. And we're very glad to know there's no monster in the closet. The end.
So, what happened to Mimi and Lulu's trap? Do you think their trap would have worked? I want you to draw a picture of Mimi and Lulu's trap. And I want you to explain to somebody in your house, maybe a stuffed animal or a pet or a grown-up or a sibling, why you think their trap would work or why their trap would not work. When you're done, make sure you take a picture, put it on the next slide, then go back to Google Classroom and click Mark as done.